Okay, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're putting on our detective hats to solve a few grammatical mysteries. We'll be looking for clues, making some educated guesses, and really digging into the secret language we all use to figure things out every day. Let's get this investigation started. So, right away, we're on the scene of our first case. The only piece of evidence we have is this. Salma is crying. Now, as the lead detective, what's your first thought? What's your theory? Is she sad? Maybe she's hurt? Or hey, maybe she just watched a really sad movie. Every single one of those guesses, that's a deduction. And, to make those deductions like a real pro, you need the right tools for the job. In the world of grammar, your detective kit is packed with these special tools called modal verbs. Trust me, these are the absolute key to unlocking any mystery. All right, let's pop open this toolkit, shall we? It's time to get familiar with our most important investigative tools, modal verbs. So what in the world are they? Well, simply put, modal verbs are like special helper verbs. They don't really show an action on their own. Instead, they add extra meaning to the main verb. They help us express how certain or possible something is. Basically, they're all about telling us the odds of something being true. Inside our kit, you'll see the tools are organized by what they do. When you're pretty sure about something, you'll use modals for certainty, like must. When it's just a guess, you'll grab one for possibility, like may or might. And for giving advice, you've got should. For our detective work today, we're going to focus right here on certainty and possibility. Okay, you got your tools ready? Let's take them to our first crime scene, a mystery that's happening right here, right now. Here's our first piece of evidence. John has a fancy car. We can see it right in front of us. So based on that, we can make a pretty strong deduction. He must be rich. See that? We use must because the evidence makes us feel really certain about our conclusion. And did you catch the pattern there? For clues that are in the present, the formula is so simple. It's just your modal verb, like must, followed by the basic form of the main verb, like be. Modal plus verb. That's the whole thing. Okay, let's look at another one. The clue, Kareem is absent today. It's happening now. Our deduction, he may be sick. This time we use may because it's just a possibility, right? We're not 100% sure. But look, the structure is exactly the same. Modal may plus the verb be. But what about when the mystery has already happened, when the trail has gone cold? For that, we need to open up a cold case file. Here's a report from the past. Sarah didn't come to school yesterday. The event is totally over, so our deduction needs a different structure. Listen to this. She might have been sick. Whoa, did you hear that change? We're not just saying might be anymore. And this right here is the secret formula for cracking any cold case. When you're making deductions about the past, you use your modal, then you add the word have, and then you use the past participle of the main verb. So in that last case, it was might have been. Okay, now this is where it all clicks into place. Seeing them side by side like this solves the whole mystery we're looking at today. For the present, it's simple, must be. But for the past, it's might have been. That little addition of have plus the past participle is your big flashing signal that you're dealing with a case from the past. Let's run through another one just to lock it in. The clue, Mrs. Smith wasn't at her office yesterday. The word yesterday tells us it's a past event, so our deduction has to use that past formula. She could have had a meeting. Modal could plus have plus the past participle had. See? Okay, detective. You've seen the evidence, you've learned the formulas, now it's your turn to get your hands dirty and solve a few cases yourself. Here's your first case file. The evidence is, Ali looks very sad today. Now think about the timing here. Is this happening now, or did it happen in the past? And on to case number 2. The official report says, Mrs. and Mr. Smith were late for the party. That little word were is your key clue. What kind of deduction can you make? Okay, case number 3. Sarah left the cinema early. She didn't finish the movie. The verbs in that sentence tell you everything you need to know. What's your theory on this one? And for your final case, this one's happening live right in front of you. Look at this guy. He's driving so fast. What do you think is going on there? All right, detective, the files are on your desk. What are your theories? Use your new toolkit, must, may, could, might, and form a deduction for each of those 4 cases. Go ahead and pause here for a moment and think it through before we look at the solutions. Okay, let's see how you did. For Ali, who looks sad right now, that's a present mystery, so he might be having a bad day. For the Smiths, who were late, that's a cold case, so they must have gotten stuck in traffic. Sarah left early, another past event, so she could have felt unwell. And the guy driving fast now, present tense, he must be in a hurry. So how'd you do? You see? When you boil it all down, the most important part of this whole detective thing is just asking one simple question. When is the clue from? Is it about right now, or did it happen in the past? Your answer to that question tells you exactly which formula you need to use. And here it is, your official detective's cheat sheet. The whole case solved on one slide. If the clue is in the present, it's just modal plus verb. If the clue is from the past, it's modal plus have plus past participle. That's it. That's the whole secret code. And just like that, you've cracked the code. You've graduated from the academy. You are now officially a grammar detective, armed with the tools of deduction. So the only question left is, what mysteries will you solve out there today? Case closed.